What's up, Royals? I'm yours truly, King Chris. Let's get into the conversation.
Get out of the car now! Don't let guess what I'm better too. I'm one of those things. Get out of the car! Keep your hands outside the window!
My hands are right here. What's going
Get
on?
out of the car now! Get out of the car!
What's
now!
going on?
Get out of the car now! Yeah, dude, you should be. Get out! Get out!
Get out of the car!
Get out now! You're being stop a traffic violation. You're not cooperating at this point right now. You're under arrest for. You're being detained. Okay? You're being detained for obstruction of justice.
I'm actively serving this country, and this is how you're gonna treat me? I didn't do anything. Whoa, hold on. What's going? Hold on. Hold on. Watch it. Watch it.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car now! Get out of the car! Get out of the car now! What are you, a specialist corporal? What are you?
I'm a lieutenant.
Lieutenant, get out of the car! Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car! You made this way more difficult than it had to be. You just complied.
Oh, this is fucked up. Sorry, lay flat. Lay flat. This is fucked up. I can't fucking believe I'm being treated like this. And I'm fucking
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
And these officers also threatened his career. They threatened that his conduct of his career would be taken, that they would damage his career and all other things. These officers were just plain old evil and wicked. That's exactly what they were. It is the white supremacists, the hateful and the disrespect of the police. The body cam footage that you just saw is the 6 minutes viral incident that took place on December the 5th. It shows two white officers arresting a lieutenant, an African American that was traveling home from work in a new Chevy Tahoe when the police flashed its lights behind him. That's when the body cam footage begins immediately upon him pulling over at the VP gas station. The police officers jump out of their vehicles with their guns drawn. The lieutenant takes his cell phone, put it on the dash so that he can start recording what took place. Put your hands outside the window, the officer yells. The same cop repeatedly yells, asking him to get out the car. Instead, he asks the officers, why am I being pulled over? What did I do wrong? Driving while black in a new vehicle, which the new vehicle tag was taped to his window. Taped to his window. They overlooked it. So I'm assuming when they pull him over, they overlooked the new tag that was taped to his window. And I will say that, yeah, maybe it was not placed the right place, but it was taped to his window. Obviously, they didn't see it, but they had time enough to get behind him, turn on their lights, flash him. He pulls into the BP gas station, and they immediately draw their guns on this young black man. And as he's asking them, well, what did I do? And he probably did see the light flashing. He probably kept going because obviously he wasn't. he probably was driving the speed limit. He wasn't violating any laws besides being black at this point when they pulled him over at the BP gas station. And then it's the way that the officer talks to him. He's suing them for $1 million. But the officer that sprayed the pepper spray on him, I wonder why he's not charged with assault. Because this clearly was assault to this young man. Why he's not arrested? Why he's not charged as he should be? It just doesn't make sense. These white officers continue to violate black people's rights, and they continue to get a slap on the hand. The only thing he do is he gets fired. Hopefully, this young man is going to sue the police department and file some assault charges on this officer and sue him as well. Because the pepper spray was clearly a violation of department's rules, policies, and procedures. It was clearly he did not do anything to be pepper sprayed. He had his hands out the window as he asked. It was his right, because he don't know what did he do wrong. He didn't do anything wrong. If his tag was misplaced, all that is maybe a warning ticket, if anything at all, besides telling him that he needs to put it where it's supposed to be. It was a new tag from a dealership. And they overlook. Oh, they mistaken. They overlook. And that's strange, because when they get behind you, they always want to run your tag. So you mean to tell me you overlooked when you got behind him? So why were you pulling him over then? What was the purpose of you pulling him over? State your purpose. You pulled him over because the tag was not properly placed. Make this shit make sense from these white race soldiers. Thank God that this young man's life was not taken. But it was real damn near close of being taken, because every time a black person comes encounter with a police officer, you know you're just about 5 or 10 seconds away from being dead. And he even states that he's afraid to get out of the car, which he should be. The way that this officer, the way that this terrorist, this domestic terrorist act, he had the right to be afraid to get out the vehicle. The police department, once again, I told you, was founded on slave patrol. It was founded on hunting down black and brown skinned people. And this is the behavior and this is the reputation that they have had all years. And the only thing different about it now is that it's caught on camera. Their behavior has not changed. Their behavior is not going to change because they are led by other KKK and supremacists and people that just damn right hate people of color. This man was violated in every possible way that they could. And the way that he talked to him as this man was not human, as this man was inhuman, as this man didn't have no rights, as this man has just committed a damn crime besides, well, he did because he was driving black. I'm sorry. He was driving while black with his license plate placed on the wrong place, but they overlooked it. They did not see it. Well, my damn, why did you pull him over? And he gets fired. And I'm pretty sure he'll get fired and he'll collect his money and he'll be fine. He needs to be charged. Charges need to be pressed against him. Police reform, you charge these white terrorists, these white bastards as they should. As they should. You charge them as they should. And I believe the other officer gets suspended. He needs to be fired too. He needs to be fired as well too, because obviously they did not follow procedures. And obviously, if you overlook a tag, if you overlook the misplacing of the tag, explain why did you pull him over then? Why did you pull him over? See, it's the lies. It's the mayo. It's the pink piggish behaviors, the beast behaviors. It's the lies. It's their explaining that just doesn't make any sense. I'm over the BS. And the only thing he does is he's get fired and suspended. We're just thankful that this young man made it. And he's not another statistic. He's not another one that their life has been taken by a flash, by a bullet. Royals, that is your conversation. My black and brown skinned people, stay up, stay up, stay up. Never down. I love you guys so much. Until we meet again, may God bless.